Yo, whoever's here. Yo, whoever's here. Yo, whoever's here. There we go. All right. Shall we get to tying? I didn't give people the notifications, I don't think. It's all right. We're gonna keep going anyway. Oh, you did get the notification? Dude, I've been streaming for like 10 minutes on an unlisted video. I was like, damn, man. Where'd everybody go? Holy shit, there we go. What's going on, everybody? But yeah, I was like streaming for like 10 minutes on an unlisted video. I was like, I was kind of feeling down about myself. I was like, damn, dude, nobody wants to watch my shit. I guess I'll get off. And I was like, wait a minute, let me check something real quick. And I was like, dude, it's freaking unlisted. Of course nobody's going to pop in.
Free of pain. I said it's working. Yay!
My name is Greg Mormon. I had back pain for years, and it only was getting worse and worse and worse. When the severe sciatic condition would kick in, it would cause my right leg to go completely like numb. Like I would collapse.
Hey, what's going on? Ambrose, thank you for chatting in. Texas, my friend. Right on, dude. Well, thanks for jumping in, chatting with me. I make crappie jigs and panfish jigs and salmon jigs for things here in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah. Pacific Northwest, Washington State, to be more precise. There we go. Now you guys can see a little bit better. Lower this down just a tad. Yeah, do a lot of fly fishing, man. I make some flies as well. I just do a lot of jigs as of lately, though. But yeah, that's where a lot of this stuff kind of crosses over. I don't know how we jumped up to 57 people watching, but you guys are more than welcome to, if you don't mind. I'm a smaller streamer, so throw a like on the stream, man. It really helps me out a lot. So the algorithm tends to like me a little bit more. Smaller channel, man. Could use all the help I can get. Ambrose was thinking about getting into it, but not know where to start. Dude, honestly, Tim, as long as it's somewhat clean, man, you're more than welcome to tell me a joke. And if you're really looking into getting into it, man, there's a lot of kits online that will kind of get you started. Amazon creates a package deal, and they're yes, Pebble, thank you so much. That you can do for like pretty cheaply, and then you just kind of get your materials as you go. You know, you're gonna need some basic stuffs like you're gonna need here. I'm gonna pull this off for a second. You're gonna need some kind of like hackle feathers, like these ones here. You're gonna need some sort of marabou which is another type of feather. It's a little bit more flaky feather, like this one here, right? And then you're going to need some chenille. And really those three things will get you started. I'll pull out some chenille so you can see what that looks like. Pull back. So chenille's this stuff here. Yeah, dude, we're up to 15, man. Thank you guys so much. But this is kind of like chenille here. This is like flaky chenille, but you need some standard stuff like, you know, something like this. And then Oregon Fishing Adventures, he is correct. You need some hair and ear dubbing too. But like most of this stuff can kind of get you started, and then you kind of build up to what you like to make and what you do. It's a lot of fun, man. Why do you never trust stairs? I don't know. Why don't you trust stairs? Thank you so much, Ambrose. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I went from like 2 to 17 like crazy fast. So you guys are awesome, man. Thank you guys. Sasquatch Adventures here. I'm going to make Sasquatch. Add as moderator. Standard moderator. There you go. Now you can start following people, Dad. Alright, where's my glasses? You gotta put your guys' glasses back on. Yes, Ventry Firecloud does make some nice kits for sure. So first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get some of those marabou feathers that you guys saw me pull out a second ago. And we're going to pile this in on top of the back end of this. And that's going to create a tail. So basically this is a done piece. This is what we're looking to aim to finish as. Right? But we're gonna add this in. Beaky Bass Fishing. I love what you do, man. Hey, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that, man. You guys are awesome. Just got here. Twitching jigs. Yes, I do make twitching jigs, Michael. I haven't made any tonight, but I can definitely do a twitching jig as soon as I'm done here, my friend. I will definitely do that for you. Hi from Florida. Going to tarpon fishing in the morning. Have you ever been? I have never been tarpon fishing, Joe, but I've always wanted to. I actually just went to Hawaii and I did some mahi-mahi fishing recently, and that was super fun, man. But I've been getting into hunting more, but now nothing like some fishing. Absolutely, dude. I'd never really gotten into the hunting world, no particular reason. I never had anybody that did, and so I just never did myself, right? Unless I like outsought it myself. My grandfather, my dad, they all fish, and so that's kind of what got me into doing fishing. And my gramps taught me how to tie flies and that kind of thing.
Simply take my coffee, and then I'll add a scoop of our chocolate protein powder, and then we just mix it up here, and it makes for this absolutely creamy, rich, delicious drink that has 13
this particular one, these ones would
afterwards. Great for your hair.
Yes, Bass. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, brother. Being respectful, as he's saying, but because they're always up to something. That's a pretty good one, Tim. I like that, man. That was great. Ravina, what fish would this lure target? Mostly like crappie and small panfish, but not to say that you couldn't use it for like bass or something of that nature too. You could totally do that as well. I make a lot of these on my live streams, and we just hit 1,000, so we're going to be doing a giveaway, and there's going to be a lot of these lures in that giveaway as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys can see when that comes out, because I'm doing that here soon, very, very soon. So
you might think this would take years to learn, but I'm going to teach it to you in 60 seconds. Watch this. Visceral fat.
We're giving away some hats, some t-shirts, a fly box full of flies, and some bass jigs, some crappie jigs, some panfish jigs.
Am I the only one
Yeah,
that didn't know this?
quite a whole pile for.
Some of it is
So
what
I'm like a
you can trust,
multi-species
some of it you
fisherman.
can
I
log,
kind of go
fat,
for
paper. This is all
everything,
blissful fat,
and
is
so
highly
I got a little bit of
inflammatory.
everything
This inflammation
myself.
caused by this inflammatory organ is killing us.
Did you know that
You got
the
more,
way
Tim?
your health
All right, let's
is on
hear him,
your
dude.
face and your body, and it's true, there are powerful
Would you ever
biomarkers
eat like
as we
game
see,
food, or do
but
you
you
think
might
that
not
you could
know
process
what they mean and
your
what they're
own
telling you
food?
about
Some
your
people
health.
don't
I want to
like
talk to you
the
about
gutting
something
part.
that's been making waves on social
Oh yeah,
media.
no, it doesn't. It wouldn't bother
Obviously,
me.
this
I mean,
guy,
like that wouldn't be the bod.
claiming the cutting
Who's
carb
there?
isn't necessary for weight loss. No need
It
for
wouldn't be
long
a it
hours
wouldn't
on
be
the
an issue for
treadmill
me,
either.
but I
That
definitely
sounds
think
too good
that
to be true, but let me tell you,
yeah, like I said,
most
I
of us
have
think it's
never
the
had
enemy. I
anybody
decided
like
to
teach
delve
me
into
the
this
ropes,
topic
I
and do some
guess,
research.
right?
Turns out this
So
guy is a celebrity
I
trainer who's
haven't
gained
had
a
a chance to
massive
do it.
following for challenging mainstream advice. He claims that what we've been told about weight loss is wrong, completely wrong. And you know what? It
Bliss,
makes a lot of sense when you listen to what he has
bless
to
you.
say.
This is what 10 pounds of fat looks like. If you want to drop this or more,
Poo poo
you have to
jigs,
take your
yeah.
metabolism from this.
So there's a running joke in my
For
streams
anyone out
of
there
my
who doesn't
dad
know
who
their
makes my
metabolic
jigs for
lifestyle,
me. He's the
hold
one
on
that
just
makes
1 second on the stomach, please. Is your
these
body trying
jigs
to
that you
tell
see
you
here.
something? The darkness of
And
your outer eye
actually
ring,
here,
the pinkness
real
of your
quick, I'll show you
fingernails,
guys.
the spider veins, the veins on your eyelids, your
He makes
posture, your waist
all
size,
of these here.
face
I
shape,
don't want
the
to tip
list
this without
goes on and
going
on.
over,
What
but
impacts these biological
that is a
markers
box
most
full
is
of
our fat
untied jigs.
visceral fat. What is visceral
There,
fat? It's
and
been referred to
these
as
are all twitching jigs for
invisible
salmon,
obesity, or
and these are all
radioactive
smaller
fat.
jigs
It's
for
actually hidden fat that
crappie and
you
that
have.
kind of stuff.
Fat that's around your organs, fat that's toxic to every part of your body,
Hold on a
basically
second.
erasing your vitality and stealing your life. And I've been in
Those
fitness
twitching
for a
jigs
long
that I
time,
use,
and I'm still
we
hearing
catch
from people
fish like
about how they
this.
want to get in shape or they want to feel young again, but they
Like this
don't
one.
know
That's a
what
nice
to
king
do.
there.
Well, it starts
And
with getting
then
rid of
that
visceral
was like
fat.
the
And
end
the
of the
number one
day
way to do
of
that
what
is
everything we
through
caught there.
what you eat and how you
But
eat.
yeah,
And everyone knows that
and
food
then
choice can help you lose weight, but
the
it can
smaller
also
ones, like I said, these
radically
for
change
crappie,
how
that
you
kind of
look
stuff.
and feel and perform. The food that you eat directly impacts what.
Sorry guys, I can't hear the music myself, so if it's too loud or something like that, just reach out and I'll turn it down or do what I need to do. Fishing is the most important thing ever. I mean, it's up there, dude. It's definitely up there. I think about it a lot. That's for dang sure, Reacher. Football heads, Harold jigs, please, Sasquatch. I think he went to bed. I think I kept him up too late. I think he might be passed out, Yoshi, but I'll let him know for sure. Yeah, we use either 3/8 or half-ounce jigs for salmon in our place. Amazing for more bite and wart salmon. That's what I use, actually. So I use half-ounce and 3/8. That's what I tie up. Hold on a second. I'll grab a finished one for you. And it's not a really fancy one, but this here. I mean, you can see the size comparison in the jig head, right? This is the small. This would be the big boy. But I think this is a 3/8. That might be a half. I'd have to check, but tie this up with rabbit fur, and then that's my marabou tail piece that I put in there. I think it adds a little bit to when you put the tail piece on these twitching jigs. So that way it's just not like a straight cut. Otherwise you just have kind of that, right? To me it doesn't look good. I like to fill out and give it a full body. And then I put the rubber legs in there as well. But yeah, these things here, we just twitch them in the water for salmon. I got good music, guys. Are we okay on the music? Focus. There we go. $26 likes, you guys. God dang, you guys are killing it for me. Thank you so much, man. Everybody in here. I appreciate everybody in here, man. I'm putting the grind down, man. Thank you so much, Wolf. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the kind words. Love having you at least while you were here. I do this on Thursdays and Fridays, and then I upload a new YouTube video every Wednesday as well. So you guys there's plenty of content for you to follow. Oh, God dang, I'm just having struggles with the angles here. I'm so sorry.
Two ex-NASA engineers
go.
just created a portable AC
Nope,
that is making
does not
old
want to focus
expensive
in.
models obsolete. Power companies don't want you to find out about this. This new portable cooling system can drop a room's temperature by up to 30 degrees in just 90 seconds. And the kicker? It uses almost
Nike,
no
what's up,
electricity.
dude? Glad to have you
Smaller
back,
than a
my
toaster,
friend.
cools any
Nike
room
World
in 90 seconds, and uses just a
1389. You are
fraction of the energy
you're an
of a
awesome
regular
person to have in our
AC.
chat, man.
This
Love
incredible
having you, dude.
invention was built by two engineers, Thomas Berger and Leo Garcia, who used to work on thermal control systems for NASA space missions.
I have not done the
They were
giveaway
tired
yet,
of
man.
seeing people
Have not done the
struggle every
giveaway yet.
summer with broken ACs,
But now that I
$300
got
power
so many
bills,
people
and
in here,
unbearable indoor heat. And when a power
the
outage
giveaway is
during a
coming.
heat wave left their family
And I'm
sweltering
doing it in a
with
way that
temperatures
nobody
soaring
that
past
I've
90
seen
degrees,
has
they
done on
decided to
YouTube.
take matters into
And
their
what I
own
will tell
hands
you
and create a
is
groundbreaking portable
this
AC capable of cooling down any room in a
is
matter
a
of
very
minutes
important
without
number
the big costs.
that
The
you're going to
two
want to know
engineers,
later.
Thomas Berger and Leo Garcia, knew that traditional air conditioners were inefficient and expensive to use. So they reverse engineered how traditional ACs waste
And the
energy.
only way to
And then
catch that
applied
number
the
was in
same
tonight's
thermal
live
control
stream.
principles they once used to regulate temperatures in satellites and space shuttles to build a compact, ultra-efficient
So if
cooling
you're in here,
device
you've
for
already got
everyday people. The
a
result?
pretty good head
This
start on some other
ingenious
people.
invention that's
There we go.
capable of cooling down any room instantly without the big costs. And it's now shaking up the $5
This
billion
fascinates you?
AC
Ah,
industry
man, thank you,
and
man.
helping
It's
families all
fun,
over
dude.
the country.
I'd make these
Instead
all the
of relying
time
on
just
a
for
freon,
my own
bulky
enjoyment too.
compressors, or massive energy draw,
All right,
the
we're gonna get the
engineers
wrap up
created
on
a
this one.
patented NASA-inspired airflow acceleration system
First thing I'm gonna
that
need to
pulls
do,
in surrounding
actually,
hot air,
I got
rapidly
ahead of
cools it,
myself. I got
and blasts out a steady stream of
too many
refreshing
people in
cold
here
air.
that have
The first time they
chatting
tested it,
away. I
the
got
temperature
distracted.
dropped from 93 degrees Fahrenheit to 63 degrees Fahrenheit in under 2 minutes. And that's how
I
Breeze
know,
Max works.
Oregon. I know,
Experts
dude.
agree it's just as effective as traditional AC, but it uses up to 90% less
Hey,
power.
Oregon, do me a favor
This
and
device
type
weighs under
in
2 pounds and
exclamation
runs
point
for hours on
Oregon
minimal electricity. Perfect for
YouTube.
bedrooms,
If
living
you guys
rooms,
haven't already,
RVs,
if you
offices,
aren't
even outdoor
following
spaces.
my friend
Major
Oregon Fishing
appliance
Adventures,
makers
make
tried
sure
to
you guys
buy
go
the
over and
tech,
check
but
out
the
his channel.
engineers
He does a
refused,
lot of awesome
fearing
steelhead
price
fishing
hikes
as
and
well.
limited access.
He's gonna
Instead,
jump up
they teamed up with a
a
group of
link for you
independent
guys right
engineers
there.
and launched it directly to consumers at a
But come
fraction of the
back,
price.
come back.
Breezemax takes just 30 seconds to set up. No tools, no installation. Just plug it in.
Freaking ads, man. All right, so we're gonna wrap up the chenille here, all the way to the top. And I know this looks really slender right now, but that's kind of the point with this certain design that I'm doing here. Bass Fishing, welcome back, dude. Glad to have you, my friend. You did not, but you will now. There you go, my friend. Joey, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, man. I appreciate it. What fly would you suggest for big speckled trout? You know, I don't fish for speckled trout in my area. There's just none in my area. Depends, I guess. If I was going to throw anything, it would be like a stimulator or maybe even like a dry hair, like a elk hair caddis. If I didn't know what to throw, that would be something I would throw. Yeah, 150 people, man. You guys are part of like the biggest live stream I've ever had. So I thank everybody that has joined so much tonight, and yeah, I appreciate it. You guys are joining and chatting with me. I'm keeping up with chat as much as I can. Nike, I don't know why I wouldn't let you go. It might take a minute for you to go live. You got to do, I think it's just 50 subscribers is really the only requirement you need to do live. But it took me a minute before I could go live too. I've been wanting to learn how to make hair jigs. Looks complicated though. It's really not, man. It's really not. These are pretty simple. This is pretty basic design that I do here. I'm going to put in some dubbing here on the front here. And this is, again, something that I do that I don't see a lot of people doing. And it really adds to these things, I think. So a couple of half hitches in here. Tie that in. And then I'm going to do a loop. Do that. And this is what we call a dubbing loop, where I've taken the line and I've made a loop out of it, basically. And then I'm going to take this guy here, which is a loop, a dubbing loop tool, and that's going to hold it open for me. And then we're going to add in this stuff here, which is called dubbing. And we're going to pick a good color. I think
I grew up always on
I think
the
this
bigger
yellow
side
color
as a
might.
kid.
Dang,
I
the
was
ads are
always,
strong tonight.
slightly thicker, big bone.
I'm thinking this
that
copper
really
color here would be a really, really
continued
good one.
adulthood.
Contrave is for
So I'm going to grab some of this stuff here, and all I'm going to do is just kind of pull it out, so that way the strains are all going in the same direction, right? And then kind of create a little bit of a line, just kind of like that, right? And then take that dubbing loop, we're going to slide it in just like that. And there you go. Okay? Then I start spinning this bad boy up. Tristan, thank you so much for joining in, man. Thank you so much. I'm catching up with chat here. Just give me a second here. Bass, I appreciate that comment, dude. I really appreciate that, dude. I'm grinding away, trying to make something happen on this YouTube, man, and I'm feeling blessed with it tonight for sure. Are there any flies that look like shrimp? Can you make one? I can make something kind of like pink and related to shrimp, I guess. But there is definitely flies that can be shrimp style, and I can make some of those up for you on another stream. I just don't have a whole lot of stuff for those tonight. But if you jump in and you remind me of that, I will 100% make something for you. Calm, welcome in. Hi, bro. How are you? I'm good, man. How are you, dude? I am loving the amount of people we got hanging in here tonight, man. You guys don't know this. This is insane for me. This never happened, so I appreciate everybody joining in. And then all I'm doing is, you guys, I'm sorry, I got to chatting away and I didn't explain what I was doing here. I'm just wrapping this around right near the head. That just creates kind of a really fluffed out body there. And then I'm going to take that tail end that I had in this piece here, and we're going to start wrapping them together. Hold on a second. There we go. Kind of tie them together, and then when I put my line back in there, this is now part of this line, and I can just cut this right off right here. And boom. Give it a couple head wraps there. And it's going to pull out all the extra fluff that didn't quite make it through. Now comes the complicated tool. If I can find it, wherever I went with it. There it is. Oh man, I got really behind on chat. I'm so sorry. Love your work. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, Davis. 904 Will, subscribed, y'all. It's worth it. Oh, thank you so much, Will. I appreciate it, dude. Oregon. Where is everybody coming from? Yeah, that's very curious. Orson, Blowtouch, please. Are you only doing streamers? Oregon Bros Vlogs. Arizona. Oh, okay. Wilts, what's going on, brother? Thank you so much for coming in, dude. Michael Ashley says he's from Alaska. Nike from West Virginia. Pretty good, Wischeck. North Carolina here. All right, so I got a lot of people from the South, man. I love it. All right, this thing here is called a whip finish. It's a crazy looking tool, but once you kind of got it down, it's like riding a bike, and it'll piss you off at first, but once you figure this thing out, it's an awesome little tool. I'll try and explain it, but it's not gonna do it justice. This first loop here, you're gonna want to hit this first loop here, and then you're gonna wrap it around this back little notch, and then you're gonna flip this thing over, and it's gonna create like a number 4, I suppose. Minnesota, and you make custom spinners. Right on, dude. I would love to see your spinners, dude. So okay, ready? First notch in, back around the back. Like I said, flip it right up. There's that number 4. When you see people do it, it's going to look easy. Oh, so let me go back a step here. So it's wrapped over the back. Once I'm done doing my whip finish, I've gone over that head a few times. I'm just going to drop that back one down, let it fall off. And then with my left hand here, with my bobbin, I'm going to pull back, and that's going to tighten that one in, and then I can just pull that front loop out. And that's created a knot in there. So when I cut this thing's just not going to come all unraveled or anything like that. And then I can come in with my glue, give it a couple dabs, top and bottom. And boom, you guys. That there is a little crappie jig, little small panfish jig, whatever you want to call it. All around little good jig. And that should catch you a lot of fish. I want to get into making some lures and selling them, but I don't have money for supplies. I'm saving. If you really want some sweet hacks for like getting into fly fishing on the cheap, go watch my buddy Villagrins. He kind of specializes in that stuff. If you type in ! Villagrins YouTube, the link to his channel will pop up as well. He's a great dude. He's got a family thing going on over there, and he shows you how to do fly fishing on the cheap. Pretty good tutorial. Thank you, Perfect. I appreciate that a lot, man. Painted eyes on the jigs would be the next level. I'm trying to figure that one out, man. Trying to figure that one out. So let me switch over because I saw somebody wanting kind of the one of the twitching jigs. So let's switch over and we're gonna do one of the twitching jigs. I'll do.
This is a true story that happened right.
Yeah, I got this like big copperhead style one. So this is a 1/2 ounce jig, right? Copperhead in tone, and this is a Kamagatsu 2 times strong hook. You really kind of need these ones for the salmon because they will bend out the hook otherwise. You really need the kind of 2 times strong. They're just really thick wire, basically, is what they are. So with these ones, I'm going to just use some black thread. And the black thread I use is 140. And this goes out to everybody that wants to get into this world. And you start looking at Villagrins. Yeah, he's great for that, Nick. But yeah, 140 is a really awesome all around thread, like thickness for whatever you're doing. So my tiny jigs I'll tie with 140. My bigger jigs I'll tie with 140, and then I got like a variety of different colors and that kind of stuff. So black and chartreuse is my favorite. Okay, good. I will make you one then. Let's do chartreuse then. Chartreuse. Boom. And then black thread going back. So I'm just going to go over some like YouTube, like some starter stuff here. Let me back this off actually. To get thread started on these, what you do is you're going to just put your thread kind of in line with the hook, and then you're just going to give it a couple of wraps. And what you're doing is you're just kind of trying to catch over your start. Once you caught it a couple times, I can pretty much let go of that, and that's gonna go nowhere. But yeah, that's how you kind of get it started. But you want to make sure that you get like a good wrap base going at the bottom of this. The power is off in VW right now, so I'm sitting in the dark watching stream. Oh damn, dude. Is the thread you use a nylon? Yes it is. Yes it is. And then I'm going to probably stop somewhere right where the bend of the hook kind of ends, right about there. go back a couple times, come back around. And boom. So that's kind of our start. That's our thread start. Wow, man. We're holding it like 163 people watching. Thank you guys so much for coming in and watching my stream, man. I'm a much smaller channel, so this is probably the biggest stream I've ever had right now. So if you guys haven't already subscribed, really hope you consider subscribing. You guys would be doing me a huge favor. We just hit 1,000 subscribers like yesterday, so we're on the uptick, man. I try my best to create some like high quality content for people on YouTube, and I hope you guys kind of like some of my stuff, man. Patty, welcome. Hi, how are you? Okay, so he said he liked black and chartreuse. So we got the chartreuse head. I need to find some black marabou, because like I said, this was kind of like my signature thing that I do. I don't think this is marabou. Is this marabou? This is spay marabou. Yeah, that's spay marabou. Spay marabou is a little bit differently. We don't want that though. Let me see if I can find some black here real quick. Ah, here we go. On vape wire? I have never heard of that, dude. Can you elaborate for me? I am curious. I'm making a salmon twitching jig right now. Is what I'm doing. Fishing 2163 says hello. How you doing, fishing? Eating clay. Let's go 200. Oh my gosh, you guys would blow my mind, man. So, and then this little marabou piece here. It's just kind of a rural habit of mine. Is I just kind of grab as much as I can in my fingers here, and then just make sure that I'm kind of in line with the back of the shank hook, and that's where we're gonna put that bad boy in, just like that. Oop. That added in that nice little detail, I think, of the back end of this thing. Cut that off, and then I just kind of tie all this stuff in all the way to the top, because that's going to get us a nice body all the way through. I know it looks kind of wild and crazy right now, but that's okay. All this stuff gets hidden away, so it's not a big deal. How are you? I'm good, fishing. That's cool lures. Yeah, thanks, man. You should show your whole fishing lure collection. Oh, man. It would be an insane undertaking to do that. I've got a ridiculous amount at this point. A ridiculous amount. Depends on what you're fishing for, too. If it's bass, if it's for crappie, I kind of got a different bag for everything. So, like I said, when you're a multi-species fisherman, you tend to collect quite a bit. So, okay. Going back to this bad boy, we need to get a tail piece, and so I like to pick myself a nice fluffy piece of this rabbit zoinker fare, like this one here. I'm just gonna, let's do about that length there. That's the tail piece that we want to put in on this bad boy. Dude, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll definitely show my lure collection. I just got to be a little bit more prepared for it. I can show you guys all kinds of cool stuff we've got going on. I mean, let me see. Should I just grab like a random box? I can do that. Okay, and then I'm going to pull a little bit of this fur off the front of this bad boy, just like this right here, right? And that's going to expose that leather strip a little bit more. So that way, when I go to put this in, it's just going to sit a little bit more flatter to the body. And boom, just like that. Now you can see kind of like what I was talking about. If we didn't have this marabou, that would be the tail. Just kind of, yeah, not a full body like this is already kind of getting right there, right? That's something that I don't see a lot of people do. That's just kind of like my specialty, I guess. And then we're going to, let's see here. Where is it? Where'd it go with it? There it is. We're going to go right back in with the leather strips. And I'm going to cut a V on the front of this again. Would this be a fly or a jig? Bass, this would be a jig. This is a twitching jig is what they call them for salmon. The idea behind this is you're playing on their instinct of just grabbing, because these jerk so hard in the water that they just instinctually, because at that point when they're up in the rivers, they're instinctually not wanting to eat, but you're playing on their instinct to want to grab at something that's moving fast in front of them, right? Do a blue one fishing. I will definitely do a blue one, man. I'll definitely do that for you. It'd be interesting on a fly rod. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it'd be rough on a fly rod. This is already hard enough on like a regular casting rod. Okay, so we cut that little bit of V in it, just like that. And then I'm going to lay that down, and I'm just going to catch the very front of that, but I want to try and do it right at the back. And we're going to hold that down just like so. And then I'm going to go to about the midway with my thread, and then hit it with a couple of half hitches right there. Mr. Mysterious, this is for... Hey, cup of tea. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, we're going to do some good old wholesome fishing, man. That's what we do here. This is, to answer your question, Mr. Mysterious, this is for salmon. I live in the Pacific Northwest, Washington State to be exact. Lived here my whole life. These are the fish that I've fished ever since I was a kid. And this is what we use this jig right here to catch these monsters. This one right here was 100, or not 100. It was 27 pounds was this one, 27. And then that was the whole day's worth of fish right there. You can see, and I'm like 6'1" too, so they're pretty long fish. You're from Europe, right on, dude. What part of Europe are you from? Cup of tea, nice. Yeah, dude. Did I freeze it or gift it? No, I freeze it, and then I freeze it, I smoke it, and then I make all kinds of different foods out of it that feed me and my wife for the whole year. So, like I freeze a lot of it. We eat just like fillets and that kind of stuff, and then I smoke a bunch of it as well. And then I will take the smoked salmon and eat that as well, just on crackers or whatever as a snack. And then if I'm really feeling up to it, I can make some like salmon dip, and then I make salmon dip out of them as well. So I'm just kind of feeding this this leather strip all the way up to that halfway point where we kind of met our line to go, and I'm just somewhat overlaying like the previous amount. And when I do that, it just slightly lays everything kind of back where we want it to. Yes, I have a rotary vise, but that's why I'm doing this by hand, is I just want to make sure that these wraps are a little bit more precise. And then I'm just going to catch it with my thread a couple of times, just like that, and then we can cut off the front. Fishing, I am from Washington State. So I gotta say Washington State. I'm not over by Washington, D.C. I am on the other side of the United States. Okay. And once we've done that, now we get to add the fun part in, which is the legs, right? So now we got this real fluffy thing going on. We get to add in the legs of this thing. Legs are just these rubber things here. And I think since we got chartreuse, I got some chartreuse legs as well. Yeah, so we're going to add these bad boys in. I'll show you how we do that. I'm going to grab about 3 or 4 of these. We're going to rip them off like so. Bass, how long have I been making flies? I've been making them ever since I was a kid. So my gramps, I'm actually ahead of myself. I need to get my thread wraps all the way back to the front, just like that. Fishing, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it, dude. I really appreciate that, man. You're more than welcome to come hang out in my chats anytime, dude. You're awesome. Leg? Yeah, so it's just rubber. We call these rubber legs. You put on flies. You would use them for making like bug legs, but it's basically just strips of rubber. These things are, you can pull them. They're like kind of like a rubber band, but colored out. And then I just wrap them like so.
With orange and cinnamon will stop your blood
Get
sugar
that towards the
spikes
head, and
for
then I'm
good
pulling them
within
back. And as I'm pulling them back, I get real close to that
study
fur,
from our lab,
and I'm just going to kind of
independent
let
of
them
Big
splay
Pharma,
out a
has
little
shown
bit.
that type 2 diabetes is a direct consequence
And then
of
we're
the
just going to tie that in
deficiency
like
of just
so.
one single mineral in your body. This
Give a
mineral
half hitch so you
directly
guys can see what
affects
I'm
the
doing on this
functioning of
side.
the pancreas,
You guys
which
can't see
makes
it very well.
insulin. Did you know that what's forming around your pancreas right now?
There you go. So that's tied in just like that. And the reason why I started it up here and went all the way to the back is because if I started it here, you'd have a heck of a lump. This way I'm keeping a nice uniform body all the way through. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, man. I mean, it just adds a little bit of extra motion and whatnot. Like the marabou acts differently than the rabbit fur. Rabbit fur acts differently than the legs. So it just all kind of adds to the flavor that I hope the fish like. Then I'm going to add this into the other side. Oof, I got my thread a little long here. Camera gets in the way. Boom, just like that. We're going to tie that in. Now I got even more legs on that side. I'm going to cut those from each other here in a minute, but we're going to continue on and finish this bad boy out before we do so. You like that cup of tea? Mad River Outfitters Spawn Fly Fish has awesome custom services and selections. What are we talking about? A store recommendation for tying supplies? Yeah, I mean, I always try people like start local if you can, but depends on your budget, man. If Amazon is cheaper for you, go Amazon. You got to do what you got to do, man. But I try my best personally to like support local stores, like local fly shops, that kind of stuff. But sometimes, if I'm hurting for something and I can't get it from them and I need to buy it online, I'll do that as well. So, thank you, Fishing. Thank you, man. Anytime, Poser. Anytime, dude. You come in here and the cool thing about my particular channel when I do this is I don't sell these, right? So I tie these purely for your guys' entertainment, and then I use them. If I find someone out in the river that needs them, I literally give them I literally give them out for free. So yeah, I mean that's kind of my jam. So we get to experiment with this when I get them doing when I'm doing them. Okay, so getting the thread wrap all the way back to the front. Half hitch again, half hitch again. Half hitch, all it is like hitting the save button in your video game. Hey, Freedom, I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, man. This is my biggest stream yet, dude. This has been crazy tonight. I was not expecting this. I was telling Oregon earlier, I went live a second ago and I had like nobody watching. And I was like, damn, it's gonna be kind of rough night for me if this is how it's going. And then I realized I was doing a privated stream. So once I came back online, it seemed to be working okay now. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to take my thread, come back around, catch that front a couple of times, either side of it. And then I can go in, cut off the extra right there. And then these salmon jigs, what was that that just came off? Oh. These salmon jigs here. So we put a heavy head wrap. I think my old man just texted me. But we put a heavy head wrap in here because these salmon have really sharp teeth. And so they'll pull these things apart if you don't. So I put a kind of a heavy collar, if you will, on the front of this thing. And then we're going to use our whip finish one more time. I know he's still awake. It's crazy. You're a night owl as well. Ah, yes, Grant, I am, man. You're going to ask Oregon here, dude. I grind hard. This is what I do, man. I try my best to provide some entertainment late at night for people. I put on relaxing music and everything. It's 12:25 for me as well, Bass. So we must be in the same time zone, man. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of wet these hairs a little bit, get everybody kind of pulled back. I'm just going to give it kind of one good glance over, make sure I got no loose hairs in the mix. Then we get to do the fun part, is the resin. So this is unlike the glue that you saw me using earlier, right? This is the glue that I had earlier. Everybody telling their times. 325, 325. Damn, you guys are seriously up late, man. I got a lot of people from Virginia, West Virginia. Hell yeah, dude. Wait, what? Oh, the jig. I couldn't follow. And then I figured it out. I get it. 926. Where are you at, Malin? The angle of the live stream? Okay. Anyway, getting back to what I was doing. UV clear, fly finish in thick. Okay, and what you're gonna do with this here? Holy crap! 8:30 a.m. in England. I knew I was gonna catch people on the other side of the pond going this late. South Africa, that's crazy. I do not. Nope, just me and my wife. Still daytime outside for me, LOL. Even though it's 11 p.m. Yeah, it's not daylight for me, Ann. It is dark. This thick stuff, I got to be a little bit careful. But I'm just going to pile it on a little bit there. And I might slow down on the talking here a little bit because it's going to take me putting both brain cells together to make sure I don't screw this up. Where's my doohickey? There we go. I'm just going to slowly pull that out. And lay it in there. I don't want to go too slow. I want to keep kind of moving a little bit fast because it will want to lay itself down. And then I spin it. And I know this looks crazy, but me spinning it is actually leveling everything out. And then we're going to hit it with the UV light. Just like that. And that UV light is going to make all this stuff, just this UV resin, just absolutely hard as rock. I have fly fish for salmon. The thing is I'm more productive with these and the spin tackle gear, that kind of stuff. Okay. Not to say that I haven't wanted to do it more often. There's kind of a new method that I've actually been looking at doing, which is center pin reel. And it's just a reel that's really, really big. And basically what it comes down to, it's just you and the fish fighting. There's no drag involved. So it's really fun that way. There we go. So now, like, if I were to take my tool here, that was all like liquid as heck a second ago. Listen. Oh, maybe you can't listen, but hard as rock. That's all it took was that light, and it's now solid. And then we're going to take the legs, and we're going to take them and free them up a little bit. So now they're connected at the ends, but now they're not, right? And that there, guys, is a salmon twitching jig in chartreuse and black, because our homie, where'd he go? Michael wanted the chartreuse and black. Michael, if you're in the United States and you want this actual jig, I will give it to you. You just hit me up on the email and I will send it your way. I do not hunt. I do not hunt. Like I said, I think I said this earlier, is I just haven't had anybody in my family that's done it. So that's the only reason why I haven't done it. You did tell me you stole your talon rod, dude. That's crazy. Bar MX. I want that so bad, not gonna lie. You fish for salmon, Bar? You fish for salmon, my friend? The biggest fish I've ever caught, I would say it was a halibut, if that's going by weight. My dad and I caught a 110-pound halibut once. Now, if you were to ask me if that was my favorite fish I caught, it wasn't. It was my mahi-mahi that I caught, which actually there's a video of me catching those here on my YouTube channel. I made a whole video about it, so you guys can go check that out. But I have photos. Hang on a second. I print out all my photos. Look at the stream. Okay, so this here was my favorite fish I've ever caught, which was a mahi-mahi out in Hawaii. My awesome wife actually surprised me with the charter, and I caught that. But I didn't just catch one. We put 7 of those bad boys on the deck, dude. Absolutely killer freaking time. But some of my kind of memorable fish, they all make it to my wall. So like this one here was like an 18, 19 inch long smallmouth bass that I caught. This one was a really fat 6-pound smallmouth that I caught as well. And then a couple other ones as well. So, and then this was an Eastern Washington bass that I caught. You can tell by my rock and cool hat. She comes in my videos. She doesn't do the live streams much, but yeah, one of these times for sure. Do you need someone, family, to do things first? You will never learn to live. LOL. I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying like it never got brought up in my family to do any kind of hunting. I've had an interest in doing some like duck hunting and that kind of stuff. Just never really got into it. I just kind of been always in doing the fishing thing. But I get what you mean. Did you make money on the mahi? No, we paid to go fishing. Yeah, that's how charters work, right? Someone made money.
Rightio, it's go time. We've got a little warm up in, and so good.
You're good at hunting? Hell yeah, dude! I should come with you then. I don't have any good pictures of largemouth, man. I mean, you saw the one that I caught in my video, so if you guys want to go check that out, you can definitely go check that out for sure. Okay, should we do another small one or a big one? We'll go another small one for now. We'll flip-flop back and forth. No complaints in 10 years of using them. GX2s are great rods. Absolutely. All right, Bass. Appreciate you having, man. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. You are, you've been a trooper for sure, dude. I will catch you in the next one for sure. Come on, focus in. Why aren't you focusing? Focus, focus, focus. There we go. I feel like it's a lot closer than it was before, but whatever. All right, Cup. Appreciate you having you, man. Thank you so much for joining me. Mr. Mysterious Juice, do you like spinning or casting better? I use both, man. For bass, I use casters. For salmon, I use spinning and casters. So it's kind of a mixture. Deer and groundhog, geese, ducks, that kind of thing. Oh, dude, awesome, man. Do you ever make jigs or flies for bass fishing? I'm gonna start doing that a little bit more. I picked up some poppers, so I'm gonna start making some popper flies here on the live as well. I just got to pick up a few more things. My supply at the moment is kind of low. I've been doing a lot of live streams and I haven't been refilling my supplies. So once I kind of get back up and running on the supplies, I'm definitely going to out branch and do some more cool stuff. So if you want to hang out, I will absolutely do that for sure. I don't hand anyone the edge rods, but it's hard to beat them for sensitivity. And so I almost bought an edge rod at the Sportsman show that was here, and I think I might pick one up in the next go around. But I don't have a real. I use Akuma Guide Select Pro for my salmon rods. Both my salmon rods, my casting and my bobber dogging setup rod. And both of those have just been really, really nice rods for me. I just haven't felt the need to go to an edge rod as much as I want to. Any tips? If you're going to go big, if you're looking for the big one, go big, right? But if you're there to catch, it's hard to just beat a Senko if you're just in it for the catch, man. I know, but it's just hard to... Michael, I know, bro, but it's just like... Then I got to get rid of my Guide Select. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I'll probably do it. I'm going to do it. I got so many rods, dude. I got so many rods. I can quickly like pan over. So this is my fish hut. Some of you guys have kind of seen this stuff before. That's a fly rod, fly that I made out of steel when I was a welder. And then I got fishing poster, some fish there. It's my spare bed. And then over there, that's my mahi-mahi photo there. And then I've got all my fishing lines here. There's a couple of bait casters up there, a couple of spinning rod reels up there. There's about 15 or 20 rods over there. Those are just kind of the ones that I use frequently. I have more hidden away. That kind of thing. Really? All right, man. Now you can. I know those edge rods are people that have them absolutely love them. Okay. Let's put in a white tail on this one, and then oh no, actually I got orange. Let's do orange. Orange, orange, orange. Get edge. Never look back. All right, man. I'll do it. I used to have like, you find this funny, I used to carry Daiwa for all my salmon rods. Cause like I'm still am, but I'm like a bit of a Daiwa fanboy. And yeah, those are like my favorite. How do I usually tie a Senko? Honestly, my favorite way is weightless, weedless, and then just throw it out there, let it sink, and then however long you think you let it sit, that you think is too long before you start reeling, wait a little bit longer, and then start reeling. And I cannot tell you the amount of time that they have picked it up because they've just been sitting there looking at it. And then I waited just a little bit longer. They saw me go and start reeling, and they picked it up, and I've caught some tanks doing that.
To find people who were experts in nutrition, who understand female biology, put women.
These ads, bro. Let's do a little bit of white. I think would actually look good. Mix it up. Yeah. I think you guys got a good point there. Oh yeah, that's gonna be it. Cut that off, and then we're gonna go right back up towards the top. And bam. Now we got like mixed color in there. That's gonna look good. Okay, let's add in like a little bit of, I got like some UV stuff, so I want to add in a little bit of that. Sometimes I can go a little too much. I always gotta like remember myself to like pare down, but I really feel like some UV would really help with this one. Got a Daiwa's saltiest reels are super strong too, and this is coming from a guy who owns Shimano's. Ooh, damn. Okay. I mean, I will say too, like I've met some of like the saltiest dogs, and even they can't say that a Daiwa BG is not just a good, saltwater rod or reel. Those BGs are great. Oh yeah, that's the ticket, you guys. That's the ticket right there. I'm gonna cut that off because I'm gonna save that. We're just gonna flip it to the other side. You guys see that? That looks so good. Just that little bit of UV flash in there. Just adds just a little bit of something to it. Do a whip finish there. 70 likes. Holy crap. Yeah, you guys, thank you so much, man. Honestly, thank you guys all so much. Anybody that's new in here, Mr. Mysterious, Nick, I know you're not new, but Tip, thank you for coming in, by the way. I feel like I've seen Michael. You've been in here a couple times, bro, so you're not quite new, but anybody that's joined me recently that is new, I thank you guys so much for joining in. I said I'm definitely one of the smaller channels out here, so every little bit helps. I try and put my best foot forward for you guys on YouTube. Okay, body. What are we gonna do? Where is all my? Ooh, I got orange. I got a lot of orange. Oh, it's all yarn though. You know what? That's okay. We'll use some yarn. No, I don't want to use yarn. Immediately backed out on that. Oh, Brian, Burr, I play Rust, dude. I play Xbox Rust quite a bit. I love Rust. I actually played Rust Legacy, dude. Ooh, you know what? I got black. Let's do some black. I make steelhead lures as well. If you want me to make one of those, Michael, I can make one of those up tonight for you as well. Oh, it is definitely a hard game for sure, dude. You need to put some hours into that stuff. And like the guys that I usually play with, they know that I kind of disappear during the summertime to do fishing and stuff like that. So, not a lot. That's what I'm saying. Probably a couple hundred. Damn, son. You definitely played it. I do not make spinners. I wish I did. I just don't have the ability to. Mostly just jigs and that kind of stuff. Aiden with friends. Welcome, welcome.
Two ex-NASA engineers
Yeah,
just created
I think
a
this was a good
portable
choice because you
AC
use that
is
thinner
making
stuff,
old, expensive models
right?
obsolete.
So it's going to
Power
keep it nice
companies
and
don't
thinned
want you
out.
to find out about this. This new portable.
So when we put on that dubbing loop, that's going to create the rest of the body there. I'm good, my friend. How are you? We're making up a crappie jig at the moment, and then we're going to flip over because I think Michael wanted us to take a look at, he wanted me to make up a steelhead jig. I'm going to be doing that one next. Mr. Guppy, welcome, welcome. Chris, hi, how are you? That's Giant? What's Giant? Oh, Oregon, I see. You're chatting away with Oregon. What all lures do I make? So, I make these, which are my crappie jigs, or just panfish jigs. I make my salmon steelhead jigs, like this one here. And then I'll go grab you some of the other ones real quick. Then I make like this one here, which is like a shad dart style jig. Kind of the same ballpark as the other ones though. And then the really one-off one that I make on these live streams as well would be my, these are my kokanee double stinger hook trolling flies. These get trolled behind like a flasher, and they get pulled. It's just a little bit of a smaller presence, and Yeah, I think they work out good. Aiden and I drop a video every week, every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, man. And I'm staying true to that as much as I possibly can. I don't do this full time, so sometimes it can get hard, but I want to keep grinding. Thank you, Dirk. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it, dude. Thank you, Chris. Think you like it. And even work for largemouth? No, like I said, I'm working my way to try and get to doing those like popping flies. What's going on, Matrix? What's going on? All right, so dubbing loop time. Whoa, almost pulled that right out of the bobbin. We're gonna wrap that around a couple times, creating our line loop here. You guys can kind of see that there. And we're gonna grab our dubbing loop tool, this piece here, and we're gonna put it so that holds our line together there. And then I'm gonna use some dubbing. Now we got kind of an orange and white thing going on, so I think we should do some sort of like white dubbing on top of this. Would look kind of mint, I think. So I'm gonna use this kind of crystal white stuff that I got here. Oh man, I pulled out way too much. It's alright, we'll make it work. Yoshi, what's going on, man? Glad to have you back. Is that a fishing frog? No, this is just like a crappie jig or just a jig of some kind. Alright, so dubbing loop time. We're going to use this stuff here. I'm going to feed that into that dubbing loop. Get it right up as close to that thing as I possibly can. And I'm going to pull it tight. And that right there is just created like a line. You can see the line now holding this kind of in place. And I just kind of finish laying it like I want. And then I'm going to start spinning. And you're going to start to see that thing kind of wind up. Aiden gives the dab. After this, can you make a crappie jig? Chartreuse green? Absolutely, Nick, I can. I'll definitely do that. I was gonna make a steelhead jig next, but I can bring one of those out for you real quick. Okay, now that we got that all done up, I'm gonna quickly pull this over, get this line out of my way, and then I'm gonna cut this free. Usually I have my hackle pliers that makes this a little easier on me, but I seem to have misplaced those. Just like everything else that I have. And I'm going to pull these back as I wrap that on. So that way it's just going to lay everybody kind of back and away from the head of the jig like I want it to. And once I've kind of reached the front, I bring this back, get that out of my way. That's kind of my hope, man. I like it to be chill vibes, so I'm hoping the music's coming through okay. Here's the thing, is to make it sound good for you guys, I can't hear it. So if it's too loud, please let me know. Or if you want me to turn it up, I can do that as well. Okay. Find my whip finish here.
Here's why you have a beer belly, even if you don't drink.
Even if you're pooping
I don't have a
every
beer
day,
belly.
yes, every single day, you could have up to 20 pounds.
Got a beer gut. Alright. Did I lose my whip finish in my mess here? Where's the whip finish? Where's the whip finish? Oh, that's no good. Oh, there it is. Whip finish time. Bringing it right up to the top. Wrap that in there good. Yeah, dude, I think the dubbing loop at the front just really adds to these things. All right. Look at that, Yoshi. Another one bites the dust, man. You tell Crappie Man Jigs, man, that I was going late, dude. He was giving me shit earlier. He's like, dude, you need to sleep. I'm like, nah. I'll sleep when I'm dead. There we go. Might want to brush that one out a little bit. You know, I thought about it, and it is a little bit of a good little taste to the front. It's so hard to do with that upper like collar that I put on those things, but I can definitely try that. We can try and mix that up tonight even. If we're not too worried about that steelhead jig, I'll go right into another twitching jig and we'll give that a shot. But okay, so where do I get my jigs? Dr. Jason Shepard asks. My old man makes them for me, so I got him convinced that he should make jigs, and so he makes all of my jigs for me in his garage. So I've got quite a bit. Man, that's all I do is I just sit here and experiment. If somebody wants to see something, I'll do it. That's what I'm here for. No legs on the steelhead jig or on the salmon jig? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, you guys have told me that too. Like when I put the rubber legs on the crappie jigs, it looks better without them, right? Oh yeah, look at this one too. This one ended my stream earlier tonight. Am I back? Yeah, sign language. Can you hear me again? Nice, nice, nice. I got backup plans, y'all. I got backup plans. All right. Let's do one of my favorite. Oh man, he didn't quite grind the sprue off well before he painted this one. I'll have to talk to the factory on this one. Should be doing a much better quality work than this. Okay, we need the glasses. Glasses help. Yeah, the factory is really slacking on their quality. Let's do something crazy. What do I got here? I got crazy. Where's crazy? Do I have crazy or am I all out of crazy? I might be all out of crazy. Damn. No, we got this stuff that I haven't used up yet.
The
We'll use
bespoke
this.
AI laundry combo washes and dries in only 68 minutes. Even smarter with smart things.
This is compounded
Camping with Adamus. Hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to chat. Love having you here.
Don't be fooled.
Holy shit, are we almost at 80 likes? Oh my god. Thank you guys, man.
And untested ingredients and doses. They are not approved by the FDA.
Appreciate everybody coming in here and stopping in and watching my live, man. I like I said, I'm a smaller channel. Love having everybody that's in here. If you guys haven't already, I would really appreciate a subscription. If you're watching so far, even if you just want to drop a like, I appreciate any bit, man. You guys are great people coming in here, chatting with me, right? And like, not a lot of haven't had a whole lot of trolls tonight, knock on wood, which is really nice. I can wear on a guy as well. Hey, the Power Horse, thank you, man. Dude, I do this every Thursday, every Friday, Leon, for sure. I do this every Thursday, every Friday, man. Make sure you subscribe, brother. Okay. Let's see. Do I have an undercolor that's going to work with this color scheme that I'm going? Yes, I do. Adam's going to lose his mind when he sees all these colors I'm putting in this thing, but I promise you, they'll all come together, dude. I trust, brother. I trust, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, man. So, yes. Green thread, yellow tail, pink head. But just bear with me, dude. When do I normally stream? ZDub Fishing asked. I stream Thursdays and Fridays. Thursdays I go live usually around like 6 o'clock. I have some sort of guest with me of some kind. I try and do like a dual stream. And then Fridays is my late night streams, which you're part of right now, right? I kind of just stream into the night till basically my eyes don't want to stay open any longer, or more or less my back just decides it wants to give out in this freaking chair of mine. I appreciate it, Power Horser. Yeah, dude, that's, you know, it was a concern of mine. I was like, you know, I want to do something that's kind of my own, hence the music, that kind of stuff, and just make my channel the way I want my stuff to be. And if people want to follow, then people are going to follow, you know what I mean? Yeah, online is lately what I see when I jump onto live streams is can get pretty crazy at times, and it gets a little money hungry. I'm purely here to entertain. If you want to support me, great. If you just want to watch me, I'm more than happy for that as well. Okay. So, green line, yellow tail, pink head. I know, crazy. It's about to get even more wild. I like Vision. Dirk, I'm sorry, man. I don't understand what you mean by that. I do not sell my lures. we're gonna do I just hit 1,000 subscribers like literally not too long ago. So we're gonna do a giveaway here, very very shortly. So I'm gonna be giving away a bunch of them in one big lot. So make sure you're subscribed to see how that's gonna go out. And I've kind of already hinted at it. I'm doing it differently than I've normally seen people do on YouTube, so that way kind of everybody gets a fair shot at it, and it's I think it's gonna be fun. So. And if you want to be part of it, like I said, make sure you're subscribed. And then tonight is a very lucky stream. Not only the fact that we've hit our new now top record for amount of viewers watching a live stream, but it was very special to begin with because, like I said, that 1,000 subscriber thing, this is going to be a very small piece of how you can win the prize. So you're going to need that code there is one piece of it. So there you go. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, we're at 79 likes. Who can be number 80, man? Who can be number 80? Someone hasn't. Someone can be my number 80 right now. Hey, there it is. Nice. Thank you, man. Okay. So it's kind of got like some pike stuff going on here, right? Some tiger musky stuff going on. But I got this really cool green zipped stuff. I want to make sure that's good and tight in there. And then we're going to go in with non-zipped. Okay? Leah, thank you so much for hanging out, man. I appreciate you being in here. And you have a good night, my friend. Another one bites the dust. All right. So I cut this at a 45. Just like that. And then I'm going to tie this in. And then we're going to go to about the halfway point. Yo! Z-Dub Fishing, dude. Let's go, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you, brother. Freaking you're... thank you, man. I will keep it up, dude. I keep going, bro. Oh, shit. Z-Dub, man, thank you, dude. Good night. Have a good night, Herman. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. Another one bites the dust. I'll keep doing that every time someone calls good night because you guys are crashing out on me, man. Yo, Mega Dad. Dude, me too, man. We're all in here fishermen, man. I'm grabbing all kinds of fishermen in tonight, dude. I love it. I'm making homemade fishing lures for what fish does this catch. So this is a salmon twitching jig. Give me a second here. Casts. That is the fish that we use to catch these. No, other way around. Flip it, reverse it. This is the lure we use to catch these fish. And produces really well here. That's salmon, king salmon here. Yo, are you serious? That's my biggest dono ever, bro. Are you serious? Michael, thank you so much, bro.
can't keep living this life.
Oh, you're awesome, dude. Thank you for that, brother. Oh no. Oh no. Damn, I didn't think my mics are gonna be dropping out this quickly. Hold on, I'm gonna have to throw one on a charger. Can you guys hear me again now? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Ah! Just as we got it capped out on the dono. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's not going to let me charge it and hold it at the same thing. It's all right. We'll let that one charge for a little bit. I don't want you guys losing your music, though. You still hear the music okay? Oh, 100%, Oregon. 100%, dude. Oh, man, it's been a grind, but you know, it like tonight alone, man, was something special. Thomas, I mostly just make freshwater stuff, dude, because that's what I fish for. I don't do saltwater. But if there was something in particular that you wanted me to make, I can definitely give it a shot for sure, dude. Music's good. Okay, thank you, Nick. Is it too loud? Let me know. And canyon and tons of rivers and stuff near me. I don't sell them. I kind of just give them away, and I make them here for entertainment value and lesson learnings. And if there's something that you were like, hey, here's something I've always wanted to try making with these, I can definitely do that and do it so you don't have to like waste your material. That's kind of how I do it. All right, see, I don't like how straight that came right there. So I might back up and redo it here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Just like that. And then we're going to wrap up. I'm not playing Slayer. It's late at night, man. I gotta play some relaxing stuff. I feel. Sometimes I'll play I keep this music for my late night streams. I think it's become like a vibe, and people come in and they really enjoy it. So that's kind of like why I play it. But if I'm doing like my duo streams, there's a lot of times you'll see me like doing like reggae music, that kind of stuff. All right, so now we're really filling out here. This thing's looking pretty boss already, just at the back end of it. Round and round, here we go, Megadad says. Muddy waters, yep. You're about to go fishing, hooked on the sky? Where are you going to go fishing, bro? You should try making some musky lures sometimes. I mean, this kind of looks to me like a musky lure in itself, bro. Like, it really does. Okay, a couple half hitches in there. Dude. One more time. Michael, thank you so much, brother. One more time, dude. You didn't have to do that. That was crazy. There we go. All right, leg time. Don't take that out of contest, Oregon. I got these green kind of colored legs here that we're going to use. You know, that's one thing I think has happened as I've experimented more and more is like I've accidentally come across like color schemes that I've never thought about before. Like this just accidentally was a color scheme that we just came across. I was like, oh, it's very musky. But funny enough, I have used a lure color similar to this, not exactly this, and really, really, really did well. All right. Let's see if that's. Let's see if that's not.
It was crystal clear.
How's that? Does that work good for the music there? Oh, someone's throwing up some love. Love it. So I use a Guide Select Pro for these rods. Yeah, probably a little bit bigger for musky. I did see that they're crew casts. But yeah, Guide Select Pro is what I use to throw these things. Purple and white is awesome too, but yeah, black and blue is tried and true. That's always been my thing for sure. Ooh, Wells Catfish, dude. Hell yeah, that seems awesome, dude. Nike World's back. Nike's World back. He wanted to crash out, but he couldn't. He had the FOMO. Oops, sorry. Got a little wide there. Is music okay, guys? I'm not blasting you out, though. I thought you were gonna crash out, as in like you were going to sleep, man. Do I mostly target? I kind of fish for a little bit of everything, dude. So I fish for bass, kokanee, salmon, trout, really all of it. At least for, like, I lived in Pacific Northwest my whole life, so I like everything that's available to me. I pretty much fish for, or like to fish for. I'd say mostly what I fish for. No, it's pretty much even all the way across the board. That's a good question, man. I've actually never thought about it like that. I don't think there's any one particular that I target more than others. YK base has broken in the morning. Oh no, dude, that sucks. Going musky fishing for the panfish, reel stripped back. That sucks, Cass. That really sucks. Never. Well, I like to hear that, man. Thank you, brother. Well, you guys aren't mentioning it, so I'm hoping the music's okay. If the music dies out, that means my mic died out, so I better get the other one on there. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, dude. You put a fish in? Did you hook up, bro? Yeah, you told me about that one, man. 86 likes, man. Holy crap. Hell yeah, Oregon. That's awesome, dude. Hey, bro, what's going on? Welcome in, bro. Okay, so we did a couple half hitches. I'm gonna wind this around. We're gonna get this back around to the front, and then we're getting really close to the finishing touches here. So we're gonna make sure
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
wrap
If you
this
have to
here
wipe more than 4
around a
times
couple
after
times.
you
Hold
poop,
on.
here's why.
There we go. Wrap this around a couple times, and I'm just going just slightly over my previous thread there. Or my previous wrap, I suppose, is what I'm supposed to be saying there. Till we get all the way back up to the head. And then I'm going to get that out of the way. Drift, what's going on? Welcome into the chat, man. Careful, M. Careful, M. Let's keep it clean, brother. Been a minute, dude. How you been? What's going on, Yo's man? How you been, brother? Jordan, you like the music choice? Thank you, man. Jose, man, you like fishing? I love fishing, bro. Right now I'm making a salmon twitching jig of. Dude, Z-dubs. Ah, are you kidding me, dude? Twice in one night. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. That's a really good song request. That is going to throw. Ah, screw it. Doesn't matter. I can't because of the YouTube, and it's gonna make it so I can't upload this video. But whatever. For you, man, I will do that. No, man. No worries at all. Depends on what you're fishing for there, Jose. What are you fishing for, brother? I'll help you out. Are you fishing for bass? I fish for bass. I fish for salmon and trout. This is actually like a salmon fishing jig. I know the calories kind of crazy. We're just playing with it, having fun. So, but we want to do the shelving now. So, these are really cute. I can UV resin this, and then we just put it in the thing again. We just glue it. I think we just glue it. Yeah, we'll just glue it. Oh, too loud, too loud. Okay, my bad. There you go. All right, Dark. Appreciate you hanging out with me, man. Thank you so much for good having you back, brother. Make sure you catch some of my other streams, dude. Turn on those notifications. I go live Thursday, Friday. You know that. You can see turn it down. I love fishing for this. Oh, what do you like fishing for, Country Folk? Alright, I turned it down. Is music okay now? I think we're just gonna glue this. I might just go with them now. Then we'll just do our dubbing. Bass? Yeah, I sometimes make some bass jigs and that kind of stuff. But I don't really. I got some popper stuff, so we can make some like popper flies. I just don't have all the components yet. So make sure you get your sub in, and I'll make the poppers, and we can do that one line together for sure. All right, so I'm gonna do like a combination of these two different greens that I got here, and we're just gonna load it up. I think this is, like I said, I thought about doing this before, and I've never done it.
Tinder double date now lets friends match and chat as a pair. So I had to pick
I
my
know,
funniest
almost
friend.
90 likes,
Call me
dude.
a
Almost
woman
90
in
likes.
STEM because I am feeling chemistry.
Curiosity, thank you so much, man. Jose,
Wait,
thank you so much,
how
brother.
did you get that stage in here?
Nike, good to have you,
Root
man.
by Schwarzkopf. Easily cover your roots and get vibrant results in just 10 minutes.
Curiosity, thank you, man. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it, dude. Alright, so I got like 4 different colors here. You guys really can't see, but I'll bring it up as soon as I got them all mixed up here. So I got like 4 different colors of dubbing in here that we're going to mix up together. Thomas asks, hey, Country Folk says he's subscribed. Yeah, dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I'm smaller, so every little bit helps. Would you say jig tying is like fly tying? Oh, absolutely. I started out as a fly tyer. And then it just morphed into jig tying. I find it more fun for myself. But I have a lot of friends in the YouTube world here that do fly tying. I'm kind of an outcast in the way of doing jig tying. There's a couple other jig tying guys that I follow as well. So. You make videos a lot, Country Folk? What do you make videos on, man? Okay, so we got all that stuff kind of blended together, and then I just basically make a line of it, like so, and then we're going to put that in that dubbing loop so we can basically blend that into our jig here. I mean, this was supposed to be a salmon jig, but it is really, really turning out to look like a musky jig. Just like that, something like that, guys. That's what I'm doing with that dubbing loop there. Holy shit. I'm not sure if I fully believe that one, Curiosity, but if that is true, man, that would be crazy. I got my biggest donut tonight of $20. That was sick. Yeah, it would be a new PB for sure. I just spin this up. And then it becomes this kind of worm, if you will, of just dub. I'm going to kind of brush this out just a little bit. There we go. And we're going to wrap this over a couple times. No way, really? I don't believe that, country folk. I try my best and chat with everybody that chats in my live streams. As long as you're here chatting, let's like the hair back a little bit. And then we're going to cut this line off. As long as you're here chatting with me, man, I'm chatting back. Z-Dub Fishing, really? Is this a new thing? It's crazy that people don't, man. This is the whole reason why I stream, is to engage with people on here. See, that was what I was afraid of with that dubbing loop. Well, maybe not. Actually, that could work. All right, so I'm going to wrap these two together around a couple times. Like that. Yo, Estilil. This is a testing my patience. I can't wait for you to wrap this sparkly thing around it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It just takes time. All right, we got that wrapped around. But it looks like crud right now, but give me a second here. We're going to finish this bad boy out, and then that last piece of it, me brushing it out, is really going to make let it
NASA engineers
kind of
just created a portable AC
take form
that is
here.
making old expensive models obsolete. Power companies don't want you.
Okay. That's what we got so far. Most people aren't interactive, bro. Anytime you're in here, I'm chatting with you. Sometimes I miss stuff and I feel bad about it. I'll like go back and try and go through it. Oh no, I caught the legs. There we go. Now we gotta cut the joints off the bottom ends of the legs so the legs can do their thing. We are done, y'all. That there is the most musky looking salmon jig you'll ever see in your life. But I promise you, before this year is out, I will make a video of me using this exact jig on the river. I will look like a crazy person. Dude, 93 likes, man. 93 likes. That's crazy. And there's the kind of the legs in action. That's kind of what it looks like there. Hoser, thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. There's that dubbing that Andy wanted on the front of these things. I kind of vibe with it, dude. I really do. I think that might be something I can intertwine on some of these more often, man. Thank you, country folk. I think it did. I think it turned out really good. All right, so we're gonna do a steelhead jig now. You guys haven't seen me tie this up before. There's a whole different pattern here. So give me a second. Let me get all my gear set up that I need for this. We're gonna need. Actually, I'm pretty much set up. Nice. I need white chenille, or at least pink chenille. Yep, pink chenille. Ooh, I don't have a lot. I got some. And then we're gonna need. Oh no, I got a lot. We're good. Nightmare, that's what I'm trying to do, Oregon, but I don't know if I have all the pieces for it. So I'm saying, man, I let all my stuff kind of dwindle here. There we go. Micro. Oh, you know what? I lost my hackle pliers, dude. I can't do this without the hackle pliers. I really wish I knew where those freaking things went, man. I looked everywhere between my last stream and this stream, and I cannot find them anywhere. All right, whatever. We'll just keep going with the with the big salmon jigs. You guys seem to like those. So another good pattern for these is, ow, dude, these things are so sharp. 96, 97 likes. I just saw that happen, real time. Maverick says, thank you, keep up the guard work. This is hands down the best trans fishing. What? AJ! What's going on, man? AJ's in my chat? No freaking way, dude. Let's see, what do I got here? I don't have any blues left. Oh, you know what? I got some in the other box behind me here. I keep forgetting about these. Oh. Yeah, let's do like a nightmare style here. Ooh, and I got these like really good green ones too. Almost 100 likes. Almost 100 likes. We're almost there, man. Almost there. Alright. Since I don't have the pieces for that one, or I don't have my hackle pliers, we'll skip that one. We'll go back to our salmon jigs here. But we're going to do like a black head, or red head, black bodied one. Okay. Make sure you guys see well. You guys didn't lose your music, did you? You guys gotta let me know if you lose your music. Because if make you grant 10 likes, curiosity, get a shout out. Oh shit, we're there. 100 likes, dude. Hell yeah, man. Thank you guys. That is a new record. Dude, we're breaking all kinds of records tonight. We were almost to 200 people in the stream. That was crazy, man. Yo, can you give me a lure? Sure, dude. I just liked and subscribed. Country folk, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, dude. Love having you in the chat, man. You've been very gracious tonight, man. I appreciate it. Yo, we got a bunch of people in here. Meek Rat, what's going on, dude? Thank you for the subscription. Curiosity, thank you for the subscription, man.
That remind you of home. Imagine getting all of that cozy goodness plus 12 grams of protein per scoop effortlessly.
All right.
Meet Paleo Valley's savory bone.
Thread all the way back.
Enjoy the
I got a bunch of blacks. We're just going to do a black on black one here.
Plus stronger joints and a happier gut. You'll also enjoy healthier hair, skin, and nails.
AJ, those are some crazy fish you be catching, dude. Those bill face things or whatever you call those things. Those are awesome looking fish, dude. I got nothing like that in my area. All right, country folks, you have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out as long as you did, dude. Another one bites the dust. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of marabou, but in the back here to kind of start off with. Like I said, that you guys heard me say before, that kind of just adds to the fullering of the body. Makes it look really nice in the back. Grant Lewis, thanks again. Absolutely, man. Raider Cook, what's going on, man? Dude, again. You don't have to do that, by the way, Curiosity. You don't have to. Weather's bad at the moment. Oh, dude, that sucks, man. It's been really nice here Monday through Friday when I'm working, and then when I get on the weekends, dude, it's kind of like turns cruddy. And it's been doing that for like 3 or 4 weeks in a row. It's been driving me nuts. Well, I appreciate it, brother. Ooh, okay. Okay. Now goes in the tail piece. Oh, you guys can't really see what I'm doing there. There you go. Now goes in that tail piece. That goes in right on top. We're just going to tie in that leather strip right on top there. For those of you guys tuning in and curious what kind of jig I'm making here, this is what we use here in the Pacific Northwest of Washington State to catch salmon. So with this lure here, I catch fish like these. This is a king salmon, probably one of the most delicious fish you can eat there. And then that was how I ended the day. So turned out pretty dope. I just can't. I can't necessarily like play like what we played earlier, but I can edit it out and it wouldn't be a big deal. Like that's why I said like this music here, I found I'm okay with. And on these late night streams, people seem to like it well. So okay, we got our tail in there. That just lays over top, nice and tight. And now we're gonna cut that V again in this piece of leather, so that way we can tie in the second half of this here. 101 likes, guys. 101 likes. Parker Ford, what's going on? Thank you for chatting, man. Yoko and YOLO. Thank you so much for coming in, dude. Appreciate you. I'd definitely give you a shout out, dude. Size, time flies. Is there anything else that you do when it comes to fishing? I mean, like what are you asking? I guess Parker Ford. Other than tying flies, what do I do? Like I fish for. I do a lot of fishing on my channel as well. I have a lot of fishing videos. Yeah, that kind of thing. I do some catch and cooks as well. I like doing those. Oh no, Curiosity's banging out. Not yet though. All right, man. All right, okay, Parker. No big deal, dude. Oh, no big deal, dude. No big deal. Glad to have you now that you're here, man. Largest salmon was 27 pounds. Actually, that was this guy here. That's the one in this photo right here. That was a 27-pound king salmon. So I'm 6'1", right? That's how long these guys were. Oh no, that's not good. Curiosity, dude, that sucks. Hope he's okay, man. Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, I grew up around here, man, so I've been fishing them for a while. So you get to a point, you kind of learn how to fish for them. All right, so we got to the midway point. We're going to cut off that thread there. You guys still hear the music okay? Is that coming through? I got to keep checking because that mic, I don't know how long that battery is. Said to the men of the West, where you were from again. I've been all over the world. I was kind of curious. Maybe I've been in your neck of the woods. Washington State is where I'm from, man. Elusive Loving Life. What cod do you use? What cod do you use? Thomas Weeks. Can you make a green and blue bucktail jig? Yeah, I can do that. I can definitely do that. Let me finish this one up, and we'll do that one next. All right, so this one got black, so I'm just gonna do some like really, really light colored legs here. I don't really want to do a whole lot. Ooh, oh, those might. No, that's not gonna look good. We'll just do these. I got like this black and green here, but it's real subtle. Oh, no. Let's do, here we go. Black and red. Way better. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was trying to figure out what you meant by that. There's music playing. Okay. It should be. Hold on. Like I said, the mic might have died out on me. Yep. Mic died out. I'll just keep this over here like I've been. Can you hear it now? I've been streaming so long tonight. All my mics have died. I do not duck hunt Curiosity, but I've always wanted to, man. Z-Dub's back. What's going on, man? Oh, all good. I for salmon I use Akuma Guide Select Pro rods. That's what I use, man. I'm from Washington State. Okay. We're encroaching on about 2 a.m. for me, so I'm going to be kind of starting to wind down here in a minute. but still be a minute for me. Yeah, basically it's Saturday now, for sure. Oh man, running real close up on the end of this leather wrap that I got. Oh, that's not good. That hasn't happened to me in a while. I broke the main thread. Going a little too hard, too fast. $350 in Texas, Z-Dub? Man, that's crazy, dude. I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. That's some commitment, dude. All right, I think we're able to save it. We're okay here. Just gonna get a nice head wrap going here, just like that. And we need to whip finish it out. All good, man. All good. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did. Parker Ford. Another one bites the dust. Okay. Oh, tail's there. Tail's there. Just gonna slick that back. Now we're gonna go in with the UV resin here. I don't know if Oregon's still here. He hasn't talked in a while, so I think he might have dropped out. Oh, dang. Look at this trooper, dude. Hanging in by a thread, though. Okay. Pretty good there. I think we're going to UV flashlight that up. Orange Crush. I do not sell these. I just make them for YouTube entertainment, and I sometimes give them away. I do apologize. I haven't found a good outlet for selling them yet. I appreciate that, Parker. All good. I knew what he meant. Oh, we didn't cut the legs. We got to cut the legs. There we go. There it is, guys. Black and red. All right, good night, Curiosity. Have a good night, brother. Curiosity. Another one bites the dust. All right, one more. I have not, Z-Man. Z-Dubs, I definitely should. The jigs just come from my dad. Kind of like how they are. So, I mean, that's how I do it. I haven't done that yet, though. Tech, any recommendation for fishing heavily fished ponds? Heavily fished. Just, I guess I'm assuming you're talking for bass. Cover as much ground as you can. It would be my biggest suggestion. It doesn't matter really what your, top water, whatever, but just cover as much ground as you can would be my biggest thing. Can you make a green and blue bucktail jig? Chartreuse green crappie jig. All right, so I got 2 requests there. I'm gonna do one, and I do think that the green and blue bucktail jig was the one I heard earlier. I think that's the one I heard first. So I think that's the one we'll call it a night with. And I'm gonna do it with a. I think I have black and blue is what he said. Green and blue. I don't have a green and. I got like a gold. Oh, you know what? I do have green and blue. We'll just do green and the round head. No big deal. eBay? Oh, that actually might be a great idea. Because then I can just one by one. Because none of my stuff is got patterns, right? They're all unique in their own different way. Okay, green. But we wanted bucktail. Where's my bucktail stuff? There it is. No, I don't have green bucktail, so we're gonna do green head, blue bucktail tail. Model solar systems? Yeah, you like that? No. We're making fishing jigs. Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Kevin. We'll definitely do that. All right. Yeah. Instead of 2. Yeah, totally, dude. We just do bundles. Mixed bundles. That's actually a great idea, man. And I just tell you guys, go to the eBay. Philly, are you heading out? Thank you, man, so much for hanging out. If you did, another one bites the dust. I got different size reels for all kinds of different stuff that I fish for, bro. Greetings from Germany. Holy crap, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, not all of us Americans are crazy. Just most of us. I got tired and I wasn't going to do that like that. That's right. I got a different... Hang on. I got me an idea. Where is it? Where's the thin ropey stuff? Here we go. Maine, right on. Appreciate you guys joining in from all over the place. Thank you guys so much. 110 likes, man. Curiosity, if you're still here, man, we're almost there. Said I'm not sure he was all about it, but it's all right. Go right about there. Then we're gonna do a half hitch in that. A couple of them actually. Hi from Sweden. Holy crap, dude. How are you? Flies, and there will be shipping to Europe. I don't sell my stuff as of right now, but I'm trying to figure that out. I think we actually might have figured out a way for me to do that tonight. So if I do, I mean, I gotta get that far. But yeah, I make all kinds of different jigs and lures, that kind of stuff. Yeah. I don't think he was. I think it was bullshit, but either way. It is not, Nike. I'm so sorry if I gave you that impression, brother. Without divulging too much, the giveaway will be a video, and I will explain exactly how the rules of the giveaway work from there. So it's coming up soon. There's Can you hear me now? Now we're playing Mike Jenga. I don't have enough charged up. Holy crap, Billy in the late night stream, bro. Holy crap, dude. I did not expect to see that name. Like I said, Crappie Man Jigs, awesome guy. I do watch him and I do follow him. He was in my live stream the other day. But if you want, you can type in the chat !Crappie Man Jigs, or no, Crappie Man YouTube, and it'll pop up with a link to his channel. Also, if you type in the chat !Villagrins, just Villigrin's YouTube, it's going to pop up with a link to his channel. These are all my friends, guys. These are all people that I have all helped me get going here, and I've been a part of my YouTube channel since the start. Oregon, he's an OG as well. And I owe a lot to these guys. I think I'm gonna layer like the dark and then go into light. Ah, Z-Dub. You didn't have to, man. You didn't have to. Let's go, Z-Dub. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I mean, I try and put my best foot forward, man. But like, it wouldn't be without like the cool people I met on here. And like I said, I was watching Villigrins and I was watching Oregon before I even start. Like, I was just watching you guys on YouTube anyway. Dude, Z-Dub. You guys, make sure you guys go give some Z-Dub some love, man. That guy that's like the third one tonight. Third one tonight, dude. Z-Dub, you didn't have to do that, man. You did not have to do that. I hope you know that. Oh. I'm gonna thin that out a bit. I don't like how much that was. I'm back. Make a really good wall. I have pink spinners. Hell yeah, dude. Adventures, do it, man. I have another channel to make fishing content, and I'll come. Okay, dude. He didn't need to, but he wanted to. Yeah, I know it. I mean, that guy's been super chill tonight. We hit a record tonight, too. I mean, we were close. We were like 190 viewers tonight. It's insane, man. I got this from like a local Thai shop. I don't know exactly. I mean, you can get most of this dyed stuff online, I think, if you wanted to. But yeah, most of my stuff came from Thai shops. I don't even have. I've got like a stacker, but sometimes I like when it's kind of all over the place. I think it kind of adds itself to a little bit more of a natural kind of look to them. I don't know. If you stack them, they kind of get a little too together. Dude, Villy, you definitely don't have to, man. You know that. God damn, bro. Let's go, Villigrins. Let's go, bro. Dude, someone in the chat, please go type in ! Villagrins. Make sure that you guys throw up his YouTube channel so you guys can all go subscribe to that awesome man. Dude, you know me. I'm doing my thing. I don't stop. Oregon, are you still here? Villagrins, ! Lewis Brown, thank you so much for doing that for me, brother. But it's ! Villagrins YouTube. All one word, all squished together. I don't know if you caught it, dude, but my dad was hanging out with Jordan, kind of doing the whole live about him closing up the store and all that stuff. And Jordan asked my dad what he's going to be doing in retirement, and so my dad dropped K-Fish. So K-Fish might be mentioned in a Stay Fishy video, which would be super sick, dude. There we go. It got dropped. Yeah, 118. That's crazy. Someone clip it for curiosity. Dude, I know, man. I know. All right, we're gonna do the double loop for the finish. Yo, Villagrins, come on, man. You don't gotta do that, dude. You do not gotta do that, man. Seriously, dude. Dude. Billy, you don't have to, man. None of you guys have to, man. Seriously. Oh, that's cool, man. Adventures. That's an awesome. That sounds like an awesome spinner, dude. Yeah, turkey feathers. Yes, he did. I think he did. I don't think he's in here anymore. Dude, he straight up said too. He's like, "Oh, we doing donos now?" And then just dropped to 20. Man, thank you, brother. Hey, I hope you like your stuff, man. Where's my dubbing loop? Man, my desk is a hot mess right now. I don't even know where my dubbing looper is, which is going to make this really hard. We'll just do it with our... Oh, there it is. 123. What did he say? What did Curiosity say? Was it like 130? Mark Crawley. Welcome in, man. Oatfish Arter? I do not, man. I'll have to check him out. I will definitely do that. Lewis, I will definitely do that. Okay, we got our dub and loop in there. I do not have him out on the he's not in the Nightbot there, Lewis. I'll have to add him in. I gotta add in all those people manually. That's why. I can't. Hold on, Billy Grins. Hold on. I can't let go, dude. You got to stop, my friend. You've got to stop, Billy. Oh, dude. Billy Grins, man. Come on, man. Seriously. Ah, dude. Thank you, brother. I mean, I don't know about all the Asian part, but I get the weird nonsense, dude. I've seen some crazy stuff on the YouTube live streams, man. Dude, I don't want to talk about it much, but like, you know, like when you're watching someone's live and it ends, or you just go scroll up just to see what's in the next page. I have seen some weird stuff. I saw a dude with a toilet seat around his neck that had like doo-doo all around it, and he's just like screaming at the viewers. Insane shit, dude. Oh, right on, dude. Hey, Michael's back, dude. What's going on, man? Not much, brother. Not much. I'm on my last one here. Someone called out for a bucktail, so I tied up kind of a bucktail thing going on here. Yeah, it was like we were just talking about you. The big dono of the night. Okay. Give her a brush out there. Not yet. Vilgren's doing piece by piece, though. Yeah, curiosity. Okay, so we did that white crested underbelly there. You lift her skirt there, you see it? White crested underbelly to the multicolor bucktail. We got the light blue, the dark blue, and then the white overlay. And then you crested the green head, so then we did the green dubby just to kind of cover up all the thread wraps there. Gotta put a little bit of glue on it. 5 more, it looks like. I don't know how true that was, but yeah, Thomas, was that you, man? Did you call out this one? Signing out from Australia. All right, Thomas. Thank you, man, for hanging out as long as you did. Thomas Weekers. Another one bites the dust. Dude, you guys, look at this. Hold on a second. All right, as we're getting close to the end. Look at this. This is all of tonight. Let's make some room here. Look at this, actually. Okay. Starting at the front. We made this jig here. Okay, I'm just gonna straight power shoot through these. This hollow style jig here. Mostly on mostly like fly fishing shops locally from me, Noah, and then some stuff online, whatever I can't find that I need. Black, green head jig. Made that one. This was one of my favorite ones here. Good old patriotic thing going on there. And then this one's a little bit more muted tones, but I think this would be actually a really, really, really killer jig. It's got the little thinner body, and once the tail thins out, you see what I'm saying there? That one's going to be killer. Then we did a blue one. White, a little bit of UV on there. That goes into the stack. Then we did green and white again, beautifully. Then we did the green, or the orange and white. There you go. Yeah. So once they are in the water, they're going to look very different than they look here, right? This one we made a different night. And that was that bucktail jig we made. I am curious how this one's going to act in the water because that bucktail is a little bit stiffer than the marabou. So I'm curious how that would be. So that's actually quite interesting. I might have to try that one out. And then moving into the big salmon jigs, we made the black and blue. This is a 1/2 ounce right here. And then we made the chartreuse in black, which is probably one of the all-around go-tos from a lot of people. This thing's pretty useful. And then, oh, our music died out, so we're in timing. Everything's dying out. And then we did the kind of musky color here as well. That turned out really well as well. So, I mean, we made a crap ton tonight, you guys. All these. I'll probably add a bunch of these into the giveaway. So, that is real bucktail. That is real bucktail fur that I used. And then I gotta go back and look, dude. I don't even know. I honestly haven't even looked. And then one more chance, look at kind of the stuff that I got going on here. So I got a bunch of stuff made up, and we're going to start giving away a bunch of this stuff. But these are, I'm wearing one right now, K-Fish. This was a misprint, that's why I'm wearing it. But the back of these have a dope brown trout on them. And I got small all the way up to double XL in these. So, and they're in the, this is a Green Ranger green. So I like these a lot. I think they turned out really cool. And then I got hoodies made as well. Actually, Oregon owns one of these as well. But this is a hooded sweater. Same situation on the back. I think these turned out really dope as well. And then I had a bunch of hats made as well. So we got like a bunch of hats. Whoop! We got a bunch of hats made. So I got a bunch of the black and white up front, and then I got a camo one. I didn't send you a hoodie. I thought I told him to put a hoodie in there for you too. Did he not? And then that's the camo hat. This is the flat bill hat. These are the snapbacks with the green underlays. These are actually really nice hats. I wear a lot of hats, so they're the classics. So it's a really good brand. I like these ones. I'll have to hook you up with a hoodie then. That is the yellow hat that I have, like the high vis yellow, and then I've got one high vis pink for whoever really likes pink out there. But yeah, And then, of course, we've got a bunch of K-Fish stickers as well. So, like I said, I'm not selling any of this stuff. I'm giving it all away. So, make sure, Nick, nice. Make sure you guys are subscribed. And like I said, I've thrown this out a couple points tonight, and I was going to do it like a little less obvious, but that's okay. We're going to give this one away easy because the other ones might not be so easy. But if you want to win a giveaway for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, you're going to need that code. It's a piece of it. But I will definitely throw some on eBay as well, Dub. That's actually a great idea. Because then it's easy for me to get rid of that way too. Like, I'm not saying like if I did like a website, the whole thing was like I'd have to make a bunch of different, like here's this jig, this color, and quantity of one, and then once it was out, I'd have to delete it from the website, and that was going to be a huge thing. So, yeah. All right, guys, that's it. I've had enough tonight. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. You guys hung out with me this long. I appreciate every single one of you. Oregon, you're a freaking trooper, dude. Z-Dubs, loved having you in the chat, man. Nick, welcome back, and have a good night. Lewis Brown, later, man. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night.